DRX, like you mentioned, they're just laying back because again, Talon has to go for that aggression. They have to figure out where the players of DRX are, start to play for those refrags, and start taking the site. But unfortunately, it still felt like they lacked that little bit of information gathering that maybe a Sova could have bring to this map.
Yeah, I think that, all of the players on the side of Talon, they all performed, like, to their best abilities very well. Working the roles really well too. I just feel like the levels of aggression probably, they weren't all on the same page. So it just felt like sometimes Governor had his own timing and Ban had his own timing too. And then you have Cruz or Jit Boys possibly bringing up the rear. So it didn't feel like it was complementary to each other. And it felt very 50-50 at times. You had some rounds where it worked perfectly. And then you had some rounds where it was like, okay, Governor went in, but there was no follow through, or the rest of the team couldn't quite catch up.
Exactly, and so you have to rely on those plays from the Neon, from the ISO, to set the stage for everything, to get those opening kills, and yeah, sometimes they were good for it, and that's why it was a really close map, but there just wasn't quite enough in the tank, particularly with Governor on the Neon, was really well dealt with by DRX. They were very well prepared for where he was going to reposition or position, things like that, and a lot of these rounds came down to like Cruz trying to hero clutch it, things like that that just aren't going to be sustainable in the long run. I also wasn't super impressed with some of the utility from Jit Boys. Obviously his shooting's good, but I don't know, I saw many grab wells that were really impressive, nebulas that were connecting. Yeah, he had some good cosmic divides and the smokes were decent, but this one wasn't so good. But the rest of them were not bad, but like really what sets a good Astro apart is getting the grab wells to set up your ISO, to set up your Neon, things like that, to deny post plants. It didn't seem like I saw enough of that. That made me feel like he was comfortable with that role yet.
Yeah.